I can ground pound all day, especially laid with a pretty face, small waist. I'd rather stand here, share your space with you. Collar tie, Muay Thai, I wanna lie with you. I wouldn't lie to you. I'm the truth. Get my full mount, side mount, what do? I wanna take you, controlled by the wrist. We can go rounds 3, 4, 5, 6 in the clinch. Yeah, we in the clinch, baby. Best believe me, we in the clinch. You and I, we in the clinch, baby. Say what you say. Oh man! Oops! Up off net! Off net! Here's the Tyson bell. Yo! That weigh-in was fire. This fight is super lit. What's up, my people? This is ShowBizz, the adult. All right, man, look at who we have. I got a hiccups, my bad. Look at who we have here. Victor, what's going on with you? I was screaming so much, I got the hiccups now. King Joe. What's going on with you? Who else we got? Mark. Whoops. All right, man. First, I want to say this. God, the hiccups. Look, I want to say this. I'm about to go in a minute. I got to throw on my jewelry and stuff like that, re-iron my shirt, get myself together. You guys know I'm going on a date with Ms. Biz, but I had to stop by for you guys and give you guys a reaction of what I saw. What's up, Playboy? What's going on, King Kong? What's going on with you? Look, I want to say this. Canelo owned the weigh-in. He owned the weigh-in, okay? He owned the weigh-in. Bro, Plant looks and acts ready. Yeah, go. Yeah, absolutely. Plant is definitely ready. Canelo Alvarez owned the weigh-in. All right? Let me tell you something. I did not like. Now, I liked Caleb Plant's attitude. He has the attitude of a champion. We're not worried about Caleb Plant spiritually. And I'm going to show you something else that's spiritual from Caleb Plant. I liked what I didn't like, Best Boxing Channel, thank you so much, was that Caleb Plant came in a full pound under the limit. He's working very hard. Hopefully he didn't overtrain. Hopefully, you want to talk about burning out later in the fight. ShowBizz Beyond the Boxing Show. Thank you so much. Hit the Tyson bell. I'm late again. No, you're not. No, you're not. You're right on time. Look, KNOX in the box is for sure the next generation. Thank you so much, Adam. I did not like that Caleb Plant being 6'1", far taller than Canelo Alvarez. And I know there's no rehydration clause, is it? I don't even think there's a rehydration clause. That he came in a full pound under. I didn't like that. I wish, look, if he didn't come in at the limit, 168, I was hoping that he came in closer to it. So when he rehydrates to a cruiserweight. Hit the Tyson bell, right? Let me see. Jackie, what's going on with you? My thing is this. His home is at 168, so that's fine. Canelo Alvarez, he came in at 168. I mean, he owned the weigh-in. He owned the weigh-in. Another thing, okay? He owned the crowd. It was something when you heard the crowd go, USA. He said, owned it how? I'm telling you. Ears. Don't comment. Listen. It was so funny that you hear the crowd go, USA, USA, and Mexico just shut it down. Hit the Tyson bell. The crowd starts to chant, USA, USA. You hear, Mexico, Mexico, USA, Mexico. Really drowns out USA. Much love from Newark. Thank you so much, Tyson bell. Look, another thing. Yo, I'm fired up. Another thing. Iron Mike Tyson. You know that's my boy. My Iron Mike Tyson. I love you, boy. Hold on. Let me see what you have to say in your super chat. Shout out everyone that turned off Call of Duty to come to the war room. 100%. Thank you guys so much for showing up. It's not going to be a long live, okay? I'm running to my date with Ms. Biz. I got a date tonight. But anywho, Mike Tyson showing up and showing out. Giving Canelo Alvarez his P's. giving him the flowers while he could smell them. And Canelo Alvarez saying, I want to be like this guy. All right. Iron Mike Tyson saying this. Let me see if I can share this with you real quick. When Iron Mike Tyson called who he had was going to win the fight. Let me see if I can play it for you. This is from Showtime. This is from the weigh-in. Iron Mike Tyson right here. Listen.
This is the best time in the fight for me. This is my best time.
When you're up here like this, are there nerves involved? Do you feel those butterflies? Are you anxious for the fight to start?
Yeah, absolutely. I'm nervous now. Yeah.
How much do you miss this?
Not that much. It drove me insane.
Who are you picking to win, Canelo or Plant?
The champion, yes.
Why? The champion.
Well, he's proven himself to be the best fighter of his generation, and he deserves to have the nod.
He's proven himself to be the best fighter of a generation. Now, you're talking about a generation fighter. Iron Mike Tyson, he owned a generation. He owned an era. There was, before Mike Tyson, there was Mike Tyson, and there's after Mike Tyson. When you have somebody of Mike Tyson's level say that Canelo Alvarez is the champion of an era, there's a certain level of respect that we all must have, okay? And integrity to mention what we're seeing, okay? We have to show that integrity. Mike Tyson, being someone of that cloth, he knows what it's like when it's your time. What did I say earlier? Argue with that. You can't. What did I say earlier this week when I said Canelo Alvarez is in his bag? Canelo Alvarez is when Roy was at his best, when Floyd was at his best, when Tyson was at his best. Running an era, okay? Manny Pacquiao. Running an era. All right, here's the Tyson bell. When the guy is looking unstoppable. Canelo Alvarez is that right now. And Iron Mike Tyson knows it. Now, Caleb Plant showing all the poise, spirit, and attitude of a champion. He's doing the right thing. He's responding how he should eternally. I'm talking about the moment. The moment was owned by Canelo Alvarez. This weigh-in, the moment. I told you guys earlier this week, Tyson knows when he sees greatness. Oh, 100%. I told you guys earlier this week, okay, that Caleb Plant is not only fighting, his biggest adversary is Canelo Alvarez. Let's not get it twisted. But he's not just fighting Canelo, he's also fighting the moment. He's also fighting the crowd. Now he's fighting Mike Tyson, what he sees. He's fighting what everybody sees. He's fighting this moment. And he's fighting himself. Am I that great? There's a lot on the shoulders of Caleb Plant. If he rises to the occasion, do you understand? That's Hercules type of level rising, okay? He's 42. He's underdog of underdogs. If Canelo Alvarez comes out how he should, Canelo Alvarez should be victorious tomorrow. The weigh-in was owned by Canelo Alvarez. Point blank, period. All right? We know that. The moment looked like his. When they asked Mike Tyson who was going to win, he said the champion. He said the champion. Hold on. Recognize greatness when it's right in front of you. 100%. Hit the Tyson bell. This seems like Canelo's moment. To be the first at 168, be the first Mexican in four-belt era, all those things. It seems like it's Canelo's moment, not Caleb Plant's. All right? So he owned the weigh-in. He owned it by far. What I want you guys to listen to is, I want you to listen to Jermall Charlo, what he had to say, and where that sent Jermall. Now, I don't want any hate from Jermall Charlo fans. I don't want any hate from Jermall Charlo. All right, but I'm going to show you something. Biz, $100 to Canelo in the eighth. How much does it represent? What do you mean? $100 Canelo in the eighth. Well, if you're talking about on, I'll show you. I'll do a video tomorrow, and I'll put it on Twitter so you can know, or tonight. Okay. Let me see. Canelo about to rehydrate to a heavyweight almost. He's about to rehydrate to something crazy. The science is about to be real. All right, hit the Tyson bell. But this is no hate. I want Jermall Charlo fans to not take this emotionally. This is me as an analyst. And Jermall Charlo or the Charlos, if y'all see this, don't trip. But I want to use this, okay? Now, check out what Jermall Charlo had to say. Check out what Jermall Charlo had to say, and I'm going to follow it up with something else. Okay? Hold on one second. Here's Jermall Charlo right here. Now listen to this. Listen to this. Listen to what Jermall Charlo had to say.
Why is it taking me so long to get this fight and Caleb Plant can get this fight? It is what it is. It is what it is. Y'all, for the fans who love me, just know I'm here to fight. You know what I'm saying? I'm about that shit.
I don't know.
Okay, now listen what he said. Hit the Tyson bell. You hear what he said? You hear what he said? He said, why did I not get to fight? Why is it taking me so long to get to fight and Caleb Plant get to fight? Right? Almost like it is what it is. Let me tell you something. Caleb Plant put himself in a position. He's right in a perfect spot where Canelo Alvarez was trying to go undisputed after leaving Golden Boy. So it's circumstantial. He's right in the spot. But I'm talking about spiritually what Charlo is going through. Charlo said, I'll fight anybody. He's looking at how big this moment is, and where is Charlo? Is he weighing himself in? Is he on the stage? No, he's with us watching. Hit the Tyson bell. Okay? A lot against Plant, still acted warrior-like 100. Yeah, he is a warrior. He should. This reminds me of ShowBizz Sr. when he called Canelo in the ring. Oh, yeah, I remember that. I remember Duran doing some stuff like that. You get what I'm saying? He's on, which is cap. Okay, fine. But he's on the sideline. I want you guys to look at this, okay? I want you to look at this and listen to this very closely. It's a video from Little Giant, I believe. It just dropped, but check out what he said. I want everybody to subscribe to Little Giant. I'm taking this from his channel. Here we go. Listen to this closely. Listen to this. Little Giant boxing. Okay, listen to this. Listen.
Yeah, I'm gonna see you too. But look, we're gonna fight too. Huh?
What's up, man?
Good to see you. Come on, let's go. Get him. Love you, man. He's safe.
You see that? Did you hear what he said? You hear what he said? Let me tell you what he said. If you didn't hear what he said, if you can't hear what he said. Charlo went up to Plant. He knows the camera's on. Let me grab this moment. Remember when I was talking about social media moments? Media moments, but not in-ring moments. Can you listen to me? Listen to me, okay? Listen to me. Charlo walks up to Caleb Plant and he says, pretty much, I want you to. Right? He's calling out Caleb Plant. What does Caleb Plant say? I'm focused. He said, what? Caleb Plant said, I'm focused. I ain't got time for the media, for the trending, for the viral. I have no time for that. I'm focused. I'm in a fight, Charlo. Charlo respects it. I feel you, baby. Give him a hug. I feel you. I feel you. That's on me. But that is coming from being sidelined. That's where that energy is coming from. Charlo ain't hating. Charlo isn't hating. But Charlo seeing Caleb Plant going for greatness, and that sparks that fire in his stomach. Almost too late. Charlo has to be in the ring. All of you got to be in the ring. No more with this whole media stuff. Try to go viral. Say something on Twitter. Your best viral moments, your best marketing tool is the fight. Charlo got to fight. He said, hey, y'all know me, I'll fight anybody. Okay, then fight anybody. Hit the Tyson bell. Charlo gotta fight. And I'm just using Charlo for this moment. I'm sorry for jumping on Charlo if you're a Charlo fan. But what I'm saying is, any fighter, instead of the media moments, to try to media your way and have us hype you into a big fight with Canelo. Y'all know what it is. Y'all know what it is. And blaming politics and stuff. That's not working anymore. Get in the ring. That's your best tool. What say you? Respect to Biz. You said Caleb hasn't been active in the ring with a world-class comp, like Canelo, right? 3 fights in 2 years for Plant, 4 in 11 months for Canelo. 100%. 100%. Let me see. ShowBizz, you are the truth. I'm telling the truth. I'm telling the absolute truth. This is not, I'm using Charlo for this moment because that moment just happened. All right. But what I'm actually saying, it's not a Charlo hate. He's one of my favorite fighters. All right. Both the Charlos, actually. I love their relationship and everything. But it's not on that. What I'm saying is this is a turning point moment. And I want all the fighters to know, as media, we're going to do our job. But as an analyst, I want to analyze the fight and not talk politics and not try to argue you into a fight. Your best tool to get into a fight is fighting somebody. All right? Because if you're not, you're just going to be sitting sideline until the guy who's fighting everybody, Canelo Alvarez, pick who he fights next. And if it's not you, you try to shame him. Shame him instead of shaming him, get in the ring. All right? Hit the Tyson bell. But Charlo's going to get in the ring. I'm sure of it. I'm just a little older than you. Met Ali, then Cassius Clay, my man. When I was 5 years old, this is the best show in the community. You fit in any area. Thank you so much. That was beautiful. Thank you so much. Let me see what you have to say. Plant looked nervous, or is it just me? He is nervous. He's nervous. He's nervous. What did Tyson say? Hold on. You're basically saying, Charlo, stop, cap, and fight. No, yeah, well, yes. But I'm basically saying, everybody stop it. This is a new era now. I told you guys, things goes in waves, okay? What Canelo Alvarez is doing, if you're a Canelo Alvarez fan, you're going to love this statement I'm going to make, and I made it my last live. Canelo Alvarez can change the environment of boxing. He's trying to fight 5 times next year. The more you fight, the bigger you get. He is the pound for pound best, but not sitting back fighting twice a year, pointing at when he took control of his own career, he started fighting more. Why? Because fighters want to fight. They rather fight. Okay? Canelo Alvarez can change things into the people who are fighting are the ones we applauding. Win, lose, or damn draw. If Canelo loses tomorrow, understand this. He fought though. He's fighting. We got to applaud who's fighting, okay? Charlo, as a fighter, he's speaking from some energy that he has within. I'm sidelined, looking at all of this gloriness. I need to be up there. I can't wait till next time I'm getting weighed in. He goes up to Caleb Plant. You know, I'm going to come get you with that old school approach. It's the approach now, but this community is calling it old school. That's the past, bro. The camera's around. Now let's talk. The way y'all did in the hallway with Danny Jacobs years ago, the way Boo Boo Andre be jumping in, breaking up press conferences and stuff. That's old. Fight 3, 4, 5 times a year. That's the new wave. Let me see. Facts Friday. I love it. Hit the like button. Everybody, please hit the like button. If you haven't hit the like button, please hit the like right now.
Hit the like. Your fingers over here be like. There's nothing to hit the like. You know what you like.
Huh? All right, man, look. Huh? So that's what I saw. A super chat. You missed it. Man, I'm doing my best. Hold on real quick. Facts Friday. I love it. You're basically saying stop the cap. Plant looked nervous. I'm just a little older than you. Which one say? Respect to Biz. You said, I read that one. I don't know, bro. I don't know. If you're trolling, you're just kind of wasting time. All right, but back to the nervous thing. Back to the nervous thing. Let me see. Hold on, let me see something. Okay, here we go. I think this is the part when he talks to Iron Mike Tyson. Don't ask me. Caleb Plant looked nervous. Don't ask me. Let's ask Mike. I never been on a stage that big before. I'm sitting my ass down, right? Just like Charlo said. Now look.
Like this, are there nerves involved? Do you feel those butterflies? Are you anxious for the fight to start?
Yeah, absolutely. I'm nervous now. Yeah.
I'm nervous now. Yes. So don't say Caleb Plant is nervous. Everybody is. In his book, Undisputed, he quotes Customato. Everybody's scared. Everybody anxious. It's not Caleb. Canelo is too. But the champs, the one who wins, are the ones who know how to control that anxiety, who knows how to control that fear. It's not having fear. What did Mike Tyson say? Bravery is not having fear. Bravery is being afraid and then taking on the challenge anyway. Bravery isn't not being scared. If you're not scared, you're not brave. You wasn't scared. right? Stepping on an ant, that's not bravery. You weren't scared. But that little boy who fought off that dog who was attacking his sister, that's bravery. Bridger, where they get Bridger weight from? Let me see. Facts, 100%. So that's what I'm saying. Did Plant look nervous? Certainly, because he was. So was Canelo. They're all nervous. It's what you do with it. But I was saying this as a reaction. As a reaction. If you're scared, you're not smart either. Look, if you're not scared, I think you mean. I got Plant. Fine. It doesn't matter. Get to the bag. Go follow me on Twitter. Go follow me on Twitter. Go to my Twitter, Biz Adult. I'll show you how to get to the bag. Put your money where your mouth is. Get to the bag. All right? Hit the Tyson bell. Don't say who you got. Win. Okay? What is he? A huge underdog? Get to the bag then. Almost everybody is anxious or nervous. 100%. I told you. I remember when Cowboy Cerrone said that, how many fights he had? More fights than everybody in the UFC. He said his latest fight when he came out, his latest fight, he said, I'm as nervous this fight as I was the first time. It never goes away. Okay? So forget the, everybody, please hit the like. In order to hit the like, just close the chat, hit the like, and then reopen the chat. People think you don't see the like. All you need to do is close the chat and then hit the like and then reopen the chat. Okay, so everybody hit the like right now. Hit the Tyson bell. Let me show you how to get to like. Let me show you how to get to like.
Hit the like, your fingers over there be like, there's nothing to hit the like, you know what you like.
Ooh. So look, I just wanted to say, Canelo Alvarez owned the weigh-in. He owned it. And you have a feeling that this is his moment. And it's so big. It is so big. It is overshadowing Canelo Alvarez. Caleb Plant's own eagerness, right? Caleb Plant right now got to lift a mountain with his own self-belief. But you got Canelo, you got the crowd, you got first undisputed 168, first Mexican undisputed in the 4-belt era. You got Mike Tyson walking past you, shaking the hands of Canelo Alvarez. You got all these people like, he is the one. He's about to be a GOAT tomorrow night. And Caleb Plant has to somehow throw a wrench in the whole thing and spoil the party. That's one hell of a party. It's a big moment. It is a big moment. Let me see. Biz growing up, we would watch Floyd Mayweather to lose, undefeated marketing. Okay. The difference now is we watch Canelo to win his fights, not caring if he loses, fighting the best. Okay. Now here's the thing. You're talking about you. If you go into the war room, and thank you so much, but if you go into the war room, there are a lot of people who are begging for Canelo to lose. Look around. When I'm done, I'm about to be done in a minute. I'll be done when it hit the 30-minute mark. Okay. I'll be done in 8 minutes. All right. I got to take my wifey to a date. Okay. Now I want to. If you go around right now, go around YouTube, you're going to see titles. Canelo Alvarez, steroid cheat, exposed, busted, whatever. There are people who want Canelo to go out so they can finally say, I told you. He only won because he was on steroids. People wanted Floyd to finally lose to someone to say, I told you. Floyd got exposed. Floyd was only cherry picking his fights. Because as much as there's energy on someone being great, there is an equal amount of energy for people to want that greatness to be overshadowed. They don't want that light to burn. You see light burning too bright, you don't want it. I'm going to tell you how I know. You can look at, I've seen people, a fan of people until they get too popular. When they get too popular, they think that athlete has changed, or that musician or that actor has changed. No, it's you. You changed your perception of them. They haven't changed, right? I've seen people, a fan of Elder True Spence, until Elder True Spence start getting his notoriety. Now they don't like him. I've seen people love Canelo. Hell, I've seen people love me and say, now that you're big, ShowBizz, you've changed. That's just the human condition. As long as there's somebody shining bright, I bet you there's going to be a whole host of people trying to dim that light. It makes them feel better. And they come up with lies or whatever to make them feel better. All right, let's see what we have to say. Canelo style is your old school. Anyone can get it. Oh, yeah. Anyone can get it. Yeah, absolutely. Hit the Tyson bell. People are weird like that, Brody. Yeah, 100%. The same thing happened to Canelo. People on Mexico hate on him, claiming his arrogant. Yeah. To me, he's still the same. Yeah, the same thing happened to Oscar De La Hoya. Oscar De La Hoya came out, gold medal, came out speaking very, very articulate. He came out with, he was really conscious on his looks, about his looks and stuff like that. He didn't box a traditional, quote unquote, Mexican style, and they didn't call him a real Mexican. I remember that. Okay. But there's always going to be those. Always. No matter what race, no matter what you're doing, there's always going to be those. Period. All right. Hit the Tyson bell. Love your energy and your unbiased channel, man. Thank you so much. Much love from Cali. Thank you so much. Oh, flex on him. Huh. See? Flex on him. See? Pow. Put this on that ribeye. Thank you, dog. You were here earlier. Oh, I'm getting me a steak. Medium rare. That's how I eat mine. Facts are in the bank, 100%. I can hear the garage door. Ms. Biz is like, yo, let's get busy. But 4 more minutes. I was going to say something else about greatness, Canelo Alvarez. What the hell was I going to say? People hating on. I think I had another example of somebody coming out of the Olympics. Gosh, I forgot. Oh, Kobe Bryant. Remember when Kobe Bryant came into the league, and Kobe Bryant was, and I'm going to speak on my culture now, the black culture. It happens in everyone's culture. It's not a race thing. It's a human thing. So when my man brought up Mexico, look, I remember when Kobe Bryant came into the league and he can speak 3 languages fluidly, maybe 3, 4, I don't know. Okay. And the way he carried himself, people saw him as totally arrogant. Well, you got to have some arrogance to be great. All right. You got to think that that's already arrogant to think that you're going to be great. That's already arrogant. But then to know that you have to work hard to do it shows humility and integrity and motivation. All right. Intestinal fortitude and grit. A lot of people don't see the grit when they see somebody. They don't see the grit of Canelo, how Canelo is fighting more than everybody else. They don't see the grit. They just see the popularity, all right? Because we're not there when he's training for all these fights, the hard work. If you spend some time in there, you'll be like, oh, my God, I would never be able to do anything like this, all right? When Kobe Bryant came into the league, there was hate. When he died, everybody was, what I'm saying is you don't have to have that moment. Be inspired by greatness when it's in your face. Hit the Tyson bell. Big difference between changing and growing, 100%. 100%. I know what you mean. MJ was hella A. All the great ones are. Michael Jackson, I saw Michael Jackson come out with a I don't know what he was wearing. Almost a thong. He had a shirt that buttoned up at the bottom, and he had it outside his pants. He had a gold shirt on that buttoned up between his legs, and he wore it outside his pants. And I love Michael Jackson, and that is the most arrogant thing I've ever seen. he was wearing a shirt that buttoned up between the legs outside his pants. All right? Okay? But when you're great, you're great. When you know, you know. All right? So look, thank you guys for showing up for my reaction. I'm sorry that, it was kind of like a kick in the nuts a bit because I didn't expect so many people to show up. I'm sorry that, I had to come and go. Biz, if there's a will, there's a way. And the new, and that's, can he be greater than Canelo tomorrow? If so, I don't want to hear anything. All you need to do is applaud Caleb. There's no Canelo, nothing. Caleb was greater. We'll see. ShowBizz, adult. Let me see what y'all gotta say. Yeah, I got to go take my wifey on a date. I can hear the keys, everything, her heels, everything. Let me get myself together. I got to wipe myself down one more time, get the spray, refresh myself so I can step out and feel a certain way. I'm out. Huh. Thank you guys so much for showing up and being so focused, man. Thank you so much.